Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Penumbra Overture. Or should I say, Let's Play Penumbra Overture. This hasn't been requested at all, so I thought I'd go out on a whim and play this amazing, wonderful, happy game for you all wonderful YouTube felons, cretins, and what have you. Yes. And even though it says continue, I've only played the first 5 minutes just to get a handle of what to do. And we're playing on hard because I'm stupid. Yes. Fade to white, or black, or damn.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolutions, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Dum dum dum! Yeah. Happy days, happy days. Okay. So this is by the same makers of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Amnesia, The Dark Descent. And this is just like the introductory sequence. You can swing a few things. Few things we need to pick up. We need to look at the map first. Certain good maps out of date, but all landmarks don't change much in Greenland. Okay. Can we pick it up? No, we can't. We need the journal. Yep, okay. Pick it up. Good-o. What else do we need before setting out on an adventure? Oh, we need to get in there. Key is in the inventory. Does it look like that? Oh, amazing. And yes, we do have the same drag to stuff, yep. Okay. Glow stick. And no oil in this game, we have batteries. Yay! Although, in all fairness, technological advances in the 21st century have actually led us to be able to create glow sticks, which, well, actually, they probably do run out of power eventually. Actually, that was a stupid... oh, a torch, that could come in handy. Let's see how many more stupid mistakes in commentary I can make before we go. That should be everything I need to get going before dark. Nonsense! We need to look in here. And we've got the 2 most important items. The note and the bottle of whiskey. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. This is for the fisherman. I have left you a little something to remember you by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have 1 bed on board, but taking shifts because of it. There's no way to get you rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know at sea? Oh, it's a lady's voice. I'll be praying for you every night to make... Oh, that's not good voice. To make sure you catch need, so that you don't come home... So that you can come home to me safely. And soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. Okay, let's try that voice again. I watched these reports for you. I know you'll get them. Ugh. I can't need a sport. Okay, I can't do that. Fail. But I know I'll still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Herricksons in the village have asked me to see that you'll come in any... Oh, this is going so well. If you'll be coming by any trout, but I said you were mostly out of season. If you do happen to come upon any, don't say anything, stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate you coming home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's wife's love letter. Lovely, lovely. Bottle of wine. Whiskey. Whiskey! Inventory now! Inventory! Inventory! Yeah. Whoops. Oh dear. We've broken the game, people. Oh, it's empty. Okay. So away with you. Okay, let's go out the door. As I stepped off the boat setting into the something, let's click to continue so that we don't read those every single time. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Literally, you really do. You really do. Head is numb. Can't hear. Wind roaring past. White, black, snow, falling, death. Oh, weird noise. We don't go to Greenland. It's like in... First there was Ravenholm. Oh no, we need the rocks. Uh-oh. Oh no. Come on, pick up the rocks. You can do it, Philip. I believe in you. Kind of. Yep, we're off to a good start here. We don't go to Greenland. That's like in Half-Life 2. We don't go to Ravenholm. Greenland doesn't quite have the same ringtone. Oh no, I'm going to die. I'm going to die! Oh, come on, smash it. Smash it! Come on, hold and rotate. Okay. Down the hatch. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it's good to be safe underground. Outside of the cold, blistering wind, nothing to get me. Completely 100% safe. I think. Whisper, 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 whisper. Ugh, oh, whoa. What do you mean you didn't believe you could take that? Gordon Freeman could survive that fall. What are you? Some kind of wimp? That looks like it's important. Steel rod. What's in here? What's that? 24-hour rations. Can't take it. Darn. My Metal Gear Solid sense was ringing as well. Okay. What's this here? Flare. I wonder if we could use that flare to get warm. Losing blood, but I should be okay. 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 Top of the morning to you, Daniel. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, that looks important. What was that? Okay. Top of the morning to you. Oh, let's see a hammer. Lovely. I don't like the hammer mechanics in this game. I really, really don't. But we'll try it anyway. I've got no idea how that's meant to be used in combat. I think it's probably trying to discourage combat in all honesty. But we'll see. Hey, this looks promising. Where are we now? Where are we now? Wonder I couldn't open the door. Oh, it's amazing! So that's what was budging the door in Call of Cthulhu. It all makes sense. This game is solving all my problems. Oh, yes. Olay! What do we have here? Whatever was descending into, it was 100 feet. hundreds of feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote something. Let's kill it to continue. Jot it down a note just in case. I feel like I've missed something to back there. Oh well. What was that? It could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defences now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by me, pressing left control. Wow, that's a fancy military term. Gives me a chance to hide in the shadows. Boring. Okay, we don't need stealth. Wow. Ooh, look, a map. So let's see. Storage, workshop, explosives. My location, exit. Where should we go to first? Darn, I can't ask that question. Well, okay, actually I will ask you a question. Where should I head to first? The office, storage, the workshop, the explosives, or the northern area? I'm going to head in the general direction of the office to start off with, but, you know, this is open to interpretation. Open completely to interpretation. Okay. I'm just amazed at this sort of like military terminology here. Oh no. Oh, we've made it into the office. I made the decision for you, I'm sorry. Well, you can still choose the next location I go up to. So much history in this place, and left to decompose. Did I tell you that we're doing 15-minute parts? Well, at least in this game. Just because it's pretty short anyway. A key and a note! Oh dear. Okay, what's in the second drawer? We'll read the note in just a moment. I'm just going to scour the office for anything else that could be potentially... Whoa! A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he's no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him father. Weird. Oh, what the heck? What just happened? Don't know if that was such a good idea. Yes, I do euthanize. That's what I say. I euthanize everything. Euthanize. Backstrom. Okay. Ooh. 15th of August, 1945. Well, this is a good year. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment is received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on out due to increased rainfall. One wounded. One wounded figure is no cause for concern. Back in London, Germans have extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop and armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, in that I am allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom. Boom! That's where we're going, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office, and I will keep the key on my persons at all times. Oh, this game gives so many hints. Needless to say, both men have both been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here. But the matter is out of my hands. We're in Ireland now. Okay, we'll go on reading it like this. The base is so disconnected sometimes I feel as if the war could end and we could not even hear about it out here. The accent is changing by the moment. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes. 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have a full complement. 1 industrial line hoist pick for removing the darn hoisted formers on the external hatches. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7C. Order for myself, the glasses are in rather poor state of repairing. What do you do with repairing? Recondition of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. One point of curiosity is some of the kind of archaeological finds. An artifact, oh dear, why? Buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later in the evening after martial duty I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may be some great demon beast of evil. I shall remove what looks to be the front cover and see if I can discover the source of light which constantly... And he was never seen again. True story. We're running slightly over time, but I'm just going to pull the oh, no, you know what? Light, and on this happy, glorious note, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this part and quickly leave a comment. I mean, like, seriously, leave a comment if you want me to go to some area next. And we'll be back, shortly.